From Stuttgart, West Germany, a city that is as rural as it is industrial. And while it is the world headquarters for Mercedes, natural horsepower has not been forgotten. Inside the arena, the women have completed 2 rotations in the all-around competition. Olga Strasheva has the lead. Silovash and Boginskaya tied for second. Brandy Johnson is 6th. Next up in the vault, 16-year-old Wendy Bruce from the USA.
And Wendy has surprised many with her consistent performances here. She trains with Brandy Johnson, and it's always better to train with someone who is at least your equal. It gives you that competitive edge.
Watch what Wendy does on the landing of this vault. Her right foot slides behind her left foot, trying to camouflage the fact that it wasn't quite a perfect landing. Good technique.
Wendy's score, 9.912. Next up, Brandy Johnson, a gymnast who leaves nothing to chance.
Well, I have a lucky $2 bill that I take everywhere with me. Well, it's in my gym bag. It goes to the gym with me. And now I have a lucky coin from France, and I have one from Germany, too. It's usually my birthday that I keep with me.
Are you superstitious?
Yes.
Talent and hard work are important, but it doesn't hurt to have a few good luck charms. This is Brandy on the balance beam.
And this was also an event where Brandy had some problem in the preliminary. She begins with a relatively simple mount. But she looks as if she's working with confidence already. Great height on her leaps. In fact, she gets some of the best elevation in the competition on all her moves.
Brandy was in 6th place after the 2nd rotation.
One of the requirements for the gymnast on the balance beam is a dance acrobatic combination. Now, most do relatively simple moves to fulfill this requirement. Brandy does this full turn right into a gainer layout, and she does it very well.
Kathy, what about the difficulty in this routine?
Well, I think you'll get an example of it right here. Watch this front flip. Brandy has the difficulty plus some. Whoops. You see that so often. The gymnast makes the most difficult moves, and then they slip up on the relatively simple ones. Little hop there on the dismount, but a good exercise.
Now it'll be interesting to see how the judges view that minor flaw.
It's too bad she had a couple of little bobbles, because watch this pass. Back handspring layout, and look at how high she lands that layout. That's power.
Brandy's score, 9.887, and temporarily she has moved into 3rd place. But remember, the big guns are still to come. Daniela Silovash of Romania and this woman, Svetlana Boginskaya. Now let's go back to last year, the European Championships. In the final rotation, Svetlana needed a perfect 10 in the floor exercise to win the all-around title. And with a flawless performance, that's exactly what she got, winning the first major all-around title of her career and beating Daniela Silovash by the narrowest of margins. And now Svetlana has her eyes set on a world title in the floor exercise.
And interestingly enough, this has been somewhat of a controversial routine. Some of the judges feel it's too avant-garde. But of course, as in the European Championship, her risk was well taken when she scored a perfect 10. As usual, the Soviets are the trendsetters. They really focus on the drama and the total presentation. And what's so nice is her transitions from one movement to another are so good. What drama.
I'd say that was fairly sensational. Svetlana Bogunskaya of the Soviet Union.
You know where she really gets her maximum points is from showing perfect technique. Although this isn't the most difficult run, this double full is done perfectly.
And there, she's done it again. A perfect 10 at the European Championships and a perfect 10 here at the World Championships in the floor exercise. And deja vu for Daniela Silovash. She'll need a perfect 10 to match Svetlana. But this is Natalia Lashenova of the Soviet Union in the vault, currently tied for 6th place with Brandy Johnson after 2 rotations.
What makes this vault so terrific is watch how she thrusts her arms to the side when she's completed it, just to show off how easy it is for her to do.
And Natalia says, anything you can do, Svetlana, I can do just as well. Different apparatus, but same result, a perfect 10. And now it's Daniela's turn on the uneven bars.
And she must stay in the hunt with Bogunskaya. She's very capable of 10s on this event. This is one of her best events. In fact, she's the gold medalist from the Olympics. Good straight arms, right to a handstand. Here's her dismount. Slight break in the legs there, but all in all, a very good exercise.
Now, although Daniela doesn't do the most outrageous release move, where she gets her points is from this combination here. Stalder pirouette, right to the Delchev. Great combination work.
Remember, Daniela needed a perfect 10 to tie Bogunskaya for first, and you can hear the whistles, which are the equivalent of boos here in Europe. 9.975 was her mark. So after 3 rotations, Bogunskaya the leader, Silovash is second, Lashenova is third, Brandy Johnson of the U.S. is in 7th.
When you fly in